Hello, my name is Andrew Tsao, and today I'm going to be doing something that I've never done before. I am going to start something new and I've decided to share it as openly and vulnerably to document this journey because it's not every day you find something that you feel like can be the start of your life's work or your life's purpose. Um, so I'm going to start by with an announcement of what I'm doing next and how I got here. And finally, I'm going to share a little bit about why it matters to you. So, as of today, I am building and launching a brand new coaching practice as a mindset and creativity coach, where I help individuals overcome their biggest limiting beliefs so that they can embrace their inner potential and uncover their authenticity and creativity. So ultimately, that they can build as well as live their best life. Now, it took a while to get here, which is why I feel so empowered to help others as well. To really know about my journey, I have to first start about like 7 years ago. So for the past 7 years, I have been working in tech. Like a lot of individuals out there, I got into tech initially because I believe that it was the perfect combination of the things I want to do. I cared about innovation. I cared about environments that were very ambitious, that were very creative. But most importantly, I also cared about, making enough money to not just sustain myself, but be able to kind of live the life I want, to be able to travel, to spend on food. I also wanted a job that looked good to my parents and my peers, something that has a higher status as well as the salary that comes with it. So it was kind of a no-brainer that tech drew my attention as well as the attention of a lot of my peers, a lot of the people around me. The first thing that challenged the way I thought was the pandemic. So I've been working for startups for up to that point for 5 years now. And when the pandemic hit, I lost my job as a product manager at a startup. And this one in particular shook me because I didn't even realize I had invested a lot of myself into it. I didn't realize that the reason I put so many late nights, weekends of working is because, well, one, I really believe in the mission, but two, I really tied my self worth around the job, the company, the title, as well as the salary. So when I lost all those things, I was lost. And I still remember the headlines during when I lost my job. New York Times says this is the highest unemployment rate since the Great Depression. So I was so scared of all the uncertainty. But it was exactly in that space of fear and even pain that I started asking myself questions that maybe I haven't before. I started asking myself questions like, if I were to do anything I want right now, what would that look like? What job would I look like? And soon those questionings led me to start my own business. It was the first time I started a coaching business where I help others build and launch things on the internet using no code. And that's what I've been doing for the past 2.5 years. And since then, I have done over 70, 50 hours of sessions of coaching with over 18 clients. And time again, I've seen how many people have enjoyed working with me. Even though I found the work really fulfilling, I always know that there was something missing. That the reason why I couldn't show up online to just talk about it seamlessly like it's my life's mission was that something was missing. Even though it was something I consider my zone of excellence, where I had a lot of skill sets in, and I had a lot of knowledge gained over such a long period of time, that my heart wasn't complete in it. And the more questions I asked myself, the more I realized that this isn't my life's work, and that my zone of genius doesn't lie in tech. And that was a mind blowing realization, because anyone will rationalize this as maybe being not realistic, or not, or taking too much risks. Someone would say, "Hey, look at this economy right now. It's so difficult as it is to get a job, albeit start a business, and you should stick with what you know best." But when I look back at my coaching experience, I realized that it it wasn't these technical coaching that was my zone of genius, but how I was able to make people feel. And I cared about empowering these individuals to become simply the best version of themselves. I'm sure there is a lot of you who are out there and potentially watching this video who may be doing something that you feel like may not be your life's work, may not be aligned to this, your heart, or this inner child. And I've been there. I've gone through mountains and hilltops just to kind of find out what authenticity means to me. And I realized that I want to help others figure out who they are, so that they can start doing the things they want to do, and really believe that they can make a living out of it. And that's why I'm here. That's why I'm starting this coaching business, and that's why I'm starting this video, because there is a self-belief now that, even though this is really scary, uncharted territory for me, that I believe that is important. And I believe that there are many individuals out there who is just waiting for the right permission, the right suggestions, the right guidance, even the right light and inspiration, just to push them to embrace what their heart is telling them, not what society or their parents or their boss is telling them. And I'm excited to kind of share my journey. If anything I shared today resonated with you or isn't interesting to you, I invite you to follow along my journey. I am looking forward to sharing, to carve out this path for myself and for others. And I'm going to be bringing you along with me. I'll see you around.